gentlemen, welcome to our exciting webinar. Today, we have gathered here for a truly insightful discussion on perspectives on the IVD market in China. I'm your moderator, Miley, and I'm delighted to introduce you through today's discussion. So at first, let's meet our distinguished speakers. Each bring their unique perspectives to our discussion. They are Karen Dai, Executive Deputy Secretary of China Association of In-Vitro Diagnostics, CAIVD, and General Manager of CCLP. Caroline Asian, Director of International Business Development at CCLP. Santiago, Managing Director and Senior Consultant of AINC Limited. So welcome them. So before we dive into the fascinating presentations, let's talk about why we are holding this webinar today. In 2022, the global IVD market experienced a noticeable slowdown, with the global IVD market size at approximately $118 billion, down 8.5% from the previous year. Meanwhile, in 2022, the Asia-Pacific region saw IVD sales reaching a total of $40 billion, marking an impressive increase of 11%. Within this dynamic landscape, the Chinese IVD market has maintained a steady growth trend, showing resilience and promise. Understanding the latest market trends, embracing effective marketing strategies, and seizing the opportunities of the high potential market have become more critical than ever in the global IVD landscape. So China Association of the In-Vitro Diagnostics, which is CAIVD and CCLP, are delighted to organize this webinar. We want to foster in-depth international dialogue within the global IVD industry, facilitate overseas companies and professionals' understanding of the Chinese IVD market, and assist foreign businesses in shaping effective marketing strategies for China. Now, with the context in mind, let's embark on this exciting journey of exploration and insights into the IVD market in China. Our esteemed speakers are ready to provide valuable perspectives. So without further ado, let's begin. So let's welcome our first speaker, Karen Dai, the Executive Deputy Secretary of the CAIVD and the General Manager of CCLP. She will present the English version of the 2022 China IVD Annual Report, sharing the latest statistic and trends in the Chinese IVD market. So welcome, Karen.
Hello. Thank you, Miley. It's my great pleasure to join the webinar today. As Miley mentioned, I'm the Executive General Secretary of China Association of In-Vitro Diagnostics, and I'm also the General Manager of CCLP. So I'm going to share my PPT with you all. So again, good morning and good afternoon. So hereby, I'm very pleased to share with you the 2022 China IVD Industry Report, which shall give you a brief introduction about our IVD market and how international companies may think of your China strategy per the market facts and the tendency. The 2022 China In-Vitro Diagnostic Industry Annual Report was officially released during the 20th edition of CCLP in Nanchang City this May, and it has been the 8th edition since 2015. This report is jointly produced by the major IVD associations from China, including China Association of In-Vitro Diagnostics, CAIVD, which connects over 2,000 manufacturers, distributors, and service providers all across the country. IVD branch of China Association for Medical Device Industry, and Shanghai Academy of Experimental Medicine, which is home to academicians, scientists, and doctors. This report showcases a comprehensive analysis on the industry development from 4 major parts, including policy and business environment, current status and future development, opportunity and challenges, opinions, and suggestions. So first of all, I will again introduce a little bit about China, since we have a global audience, both from China and outside of China. So as you all know, China is the most populated country and the 2nd largest economy and the 3rd biggest country in the world. All this provides one of the biggest markets for healthcare products and services, globally speaking. So despite of this significantly growth of IVD market in the past 3 years, the year 2022 has been a very special year for our industry in China. With the official ending of COVID, a lot of new policies for healthcare and the biotech industry have been introduced domestically and greatly affected the market size and the competitive landscape. This report foresees a continuous growth to be expected in the following years, that mainly driven by an aging population, increasing demand, and the investment from the central government. So according to this report, China IVD market size reached $23.7 billion in 2022, with a 30% annual growth, and 40% of the sales actually is from imported products. This figure is as per the wholesale price of domestic manufactured and imported finished products. So if we have the upstream products and exported volume included, the total turnover is over $40 billion in 2022. So it's actually a very big market of China IVD industry. So the IVD upstream market that includes raw materials, components, and consumables is about $4.3 billion with a 15% annual growth rate. 80% of them are imported products. Within that, 60% are raw materials. That is a key segment with high potential for the international companies who may be interested in the Chinese market. The midstream part is segmented per 6 major categories. Molecular diagnostics and the POCT are the fastest growing sector in China due to the COVID. Actually, per my understanding, this is the same situation in all the countries. These sectors really got a big booming after the COVID. Also, there are thousands of PCR testing labs were built up in the past years that will continue in pushing forward the growing demand on new test items all across the country in the following years. Meanwhile, 70% of chemiluminescent products are imported. So we see clinical immunity is another high potential sector for international players. According to the 2023 annual report from National Health Commission, there is over 1.03 million medical and healthcare institutes in China. The China government keeps investing in the down-tier cities and the rural areas so that this number will be continuously growing in the future. An essential change brought by COVID is a big number of independent clinical laboratories were built up in the past 3 years. So according to this report, there was 1,570 ICL in China till 2021 and 2,100 till 2022. The growth is big. However, as this is the quote from Caroline from LinkedIn, actually, if we do the math, compared with the 6,500 ICL in states, the gap is still huge. In addition to the new facilities, new national regulation is also being launched. Programs like LDT, laboratory developed tests, shall bring even a broader market application for new diagnostic programs in China in the future. In 2022, the China Food and Drug Administration, CFDA, approved 461 certificates with a 38% annual increase. Among them, 107 are imported products that accounted for 23% of the total, with a 9% increase. The general process of product registration is as same complicated as all the other countries. However, there is always fast tracks for expedited registration. So actually, we have some YouTube videos introducing such a special process. So if you are interested, go and check CACLP video. You will find the story. So from product registration, we can also tell companies' global strategies. International renowned companies like Siemens, Roche, Apple, and etc. have been accelerating their efforts to localize production and R&D in China, and forming strategic cooperation and merger acquisition with domestic enterprises has been reported continuously. The report has also listed 7 major developing tendencies in China in the following years. First one, integration and high throughput. Bear in mind that our healthcare system is serving for over 1.4 billion population on a daily basis. So the demand on integration, high throughput, and automation line is huge. POCT products are becoming more and more welcome in the down-tier cities and on special application scenarios. The third, smart technology, which is so popular in all industries, are more and more widely used in the medical field in China. The fourth one, 4.82 million cancer cases are reported in China. This is driven the demand on companion diagnostics, the market size of which is $9 billion in 2022 already, and expected to be more than double in 2025. And genetic sequencing technology becomes one of the preferred tools for drug resistance and will be widely used in the diagnostics and disease treatment. Along with the development trend of precision medicine, mass spectrometry is playing an increasing important role in clinical diagnostics, with its advantage of high throughput, high sensitivity, high precision, and high efficiency. So the seventh, in general, there is about 1,500 kinds of testing programs in China, which is still far below the figure in the developed country, which is about 2,500. So the demand on new markers, new tests will remain high in long-term run. So in conclusion, according to the 2022 report, the healthcare and the medical institutions will be fully back to normal after the COVID. So the market for regular IVD products is going to be rebounded. At the same time, center clinical diagnostic projects which were temporarily suspended due to the COVID will also be actively promoted and put into clinical application step by step. During the post-COVID era, there will be great opportunities for innovative products and technologies, especially with global patents. And we will spare no efforts as the association and also as the show organizer to provide help, support continuously for international companies who are interested and ready to entering into the Chinese market. So please feel free to contact us anytime with any questions. We are here to help you to be connected with the China. Thank you.